All right, good morning everybody. What I'm going to do now is just show you a really quick demo on how hot water or a hot fluid and cold water or a cold fluid will interact when mixed. So here we've got a little device here, basically a piece of plastic. It's got a little divider in the middle. What we're going to do here is we're going to put some cold water on one side, warm water on the other side. We will lift up the divider, and then we will see what happens to these waters. All right, so I've got two beakers here. One of them is hot. You can tell that from the infrared camera. The other one is room temperature. You can tell that from the infrared camera. So here we have our hot water, and we have our cold water. The hot water, for those of you watching on the normal video, is blue. The warm water is red. Okay, so I'm going to pour these in here to each side. I'm going to pour the warm water over here and the cold water over here. And really quickly, I'm going to, so here we can see we've got our red warm water, we have our blue cold water. I'm going to lift this up and we're going to see how they mix. Okay, really easily on the plain video camera, we saw the red rise up and the blue go down below it. And over time, they're just kind of evening out, kind of oscillating back and forth, bouncing back and forth. But it looks like we are having that warm water rest on top and the cold water rest on bottom. And on the infrared camera, we can see that the top here, over on this side, the top is starting to get red and the bottom is still staying blue. I think this side is all red just because the plastic got so hot when I poured that water in. But I think that if we were to wait a little bit and wait for our temperatures to equalize, we're going to see that the bottom here is going to be bluish and the top there is going to be red. As we think about this and as we think about what we saw here with the hot water layering out on the top and the cold water layering out on the bottom, let's think about why that happened. Why did that hot water settle on the top? And why did the cold water there settle on the bottom? On the infrared camera, we're starting to see that the bottom there is much less warm. It's got a much lower temperature. It's not nearly as bright yellow as the bottom is there.